Hello there. G'day mates, it's me again. Just want to wait for this to make sure it's there we go. G'day mates, how is everything? It's been a little bit, but that's just because it's been hectic. I wanted to do a little bit of I wanted to do a stream now. And I kind of, didn't have too many ideas about what I wanted to actually do. So I thought, you know what, I'll do characters. Why not? But first, I actually just logged into Jetpunk and I found a pretty interesting quiz. Countries with the most Reddit users. So I thought, might as well do that. Now, if you've seen my video, if you know me, which chances are you probably don't, you'll know that I hate Reddit with a passion. I think, in my opinion, it's one of the worst websites out there. When it comes to like, if you're looking for motivation to commit suicide, go on Reddit. Just looking at the first post on there should be enough. Anyway, let's get on with this quiz. I think the US was going to be the biggest one. What about the UK? Oh, surprising, not that many on the UK. 17 Hold up. Hold up. How the How is it Australia? That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense at all. Like, maybe that's why this country's such a shithole. NZ, no. No, France, Spain. No, Canada. I'm guessing it's going to be English-speaking countries. Japan? No. English-speaking countries. No. Nigeria. Ireland. No. USA. Australia. Bahamas. Isn't that where they were going to do that stupid fucking Reddit island? What about Guyana? No. Bangladesh. No. Pakistan. China. No. South Korea. Okay, I'm a little bit stumped on this one now. I'm a little bit stumped. Let's think. Italy? No. Germany. Denmark. Netherlands. Russia? No. What the fuck? This is weird. Poland. Oh, surprising. Poland. Belarus. No. Czech Republic. Sweden. Finland. Lithuania, because they're friends with the Poles. Ukraine. No. Fucking hell. Well, I'm glad to see my country's taken the advice. My advice. Taiwan. No. Oh, Philippines, because they were a US colony. Brazil could be one. Yeah, there we go. Argentina. No. Haiti. You know what? Fuck this. This is a stupid fucking quiz. I fucking said India. I fucking said India. You can do a rewind of that. I swear I said India. Anyway, fuck it. Let's just look at some character quizzes. Not quizzes, character tier lists. This will have to be characters that I know. The Undertale characters. Yeah, I mean, I've played Undertale, but, like, I'm not super overly familiar with it, so we'll just see. We'll just see. I like this guy. Aaron is his name. Aaron the Unicorn. Unicorn Mermaid thingamajig. I think he's quite funny, so I'm gonna have him at 8 here. I don't know what that one is. I've never seen that one, really. So I'll just put it in the B. I think... Actually, we can have a question mark here down below. No. Hang on. I can't remember what colour that one was. Probably that. Yeah. Add row below. This is why you set up first. Question marked here. Did play a bit of Undertale. Professor Alfie's D tier. I fucking hate it when she's constantly sending those stupid little status updates on social media. It's like, this isn't 2004. This isn't like, you know, back when social media was just beginning. This king guy, Asgore, I think his name is. He's alright. Wouldn't call him a villain. He doesn't need to be a villain, though. I'm just gonna pick characters out at random. Pick characters out at random. Metatron. Metatron S tier. I like him. I like him. He's just flamboyant and a bit cocky, but it doesn't really matter. I like that. I like that in him. It's all about the entertainment. All about the entertainment. I kind of like the Tsundere plane. The Tsundere plane reminds me a little bit about Osana. Though I'm not really that much of a weeb or anything like that. Or I could be. You never know. There's the kid that follows you when Undine is like trying to kill you. And I think then kind of mediocre. Nothing special. Oh, fine, I'll put him in B tier. B tier seems alright. Main character. The main character's the silent protagonist type. Doesn't speak, which is all good. I like it when people don't speak. So I put a B tier. See, some of the characters are really similar. Plus, why is there two of those doggos? That's another thing. I like the skeleton guy. I think he's funny, and he's very stupid as well. Very stupid. Okay, it's a little bit boring without music, so I think I'll put on some Undertale music. And we know exactly what one I'm gonna do. Yes, there we go. Let's see. There's Flowey. Flowey's an S. Just so deceptive. Deceptively evil. Sans. Come on, of course he's an S tier. He's like the face of Undertale. The face of Undertale. Can't remember what this one is called, but she's like the one that tries to protect you from the outside world, and she's nice. So I'll put her in 8 here. I love this dog as well. I think he hops out of the armor, but I love doing this, like this fight. I always go pacifist with this doggo part, but I always like to be nice with the dogs. I'm gonna put all the dogs in S tier. I'm gonna put all the dogs in S tier. Fuck it. This one. This squid one. Well, not a squid, I think it's an octopus woman thing. It's alright. See, there's probably many of you that are like die-hard Undertale fans that could probably tell that I don't play this game very much. Oh, there's the other dogs, so I'll put dogs. Actually, I think we'll have a dog tier. Dog. Best thing ever. So yeah, we'll have all the dogs in the dog tier, which is like, it's the better than S tier. Is that a dog? No, I think that's a cat. I don't mind the nice cream guy. I think he's just an average character. Frogget. I'm gonna have Froggets at B. Actually, we'll have most of the fightable, like the ones that aren't rare. We'll have them around about here, except for this guy, because he does. You can eat your greens and it gives you extra health, so that's like an extra bonus. This is the spider boss. I think it's a pretty enjoyable boss fight, so I'll go with an A. To be fair though, Metatron is actually kind of a pain to fight, but yeah. I almost beat Pacifist, but I couldn't get past Asgore, this guy, because I was already really low on health. Is that another dog? Yes, that is another dog. The dummy's pretty cool. And I like the ghost. I always spare the ghost. Well, of course I spared them. I'm pacifist. That one. Actually, that one can go in C tier. I can put the early stage ones in C tier, because they're kind of boring. Though I like frogs, so I'm gonna go with Frogget in B tier. B. God, I can barely even remember a lot of these characters. It's like, this fight can be a little bit annoying if you're a pacifist, but it's just good. B. Let's put all them at B. No, just, I'm too lazy for that. No, it's all good. I'll just put them all at B tier. I don't mind the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper's okay. The volcano one's interesting. That's how you can tell I'm not an Undertale expert. Actually, we can put them all in question mark tier. I'm just wondering, is this the ghost that, like, takes you to his house? And is, like, constantly depressed? I'm gonna check the AFL scores as well a little bit. Anyway, that's my list. The thing is, Undertale characters aren't exactly that polarizing, are they? Like, all the monsters are really sensitive. From what I've seen. Let's see. Hawks Frio. Oh, wow. I have a feeling Frio's gonna win. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're not an AFL YouTuber. We're not an AFL YouTuber. I forgot to talk a little bit about what's been going on in my life. So, yeah, it has been hectic. I've just got... Please disable. No, I'm not disabling my ad blocker. Not yet, anyway. Perhaps if I grow a bit more. Anyway, that kind of got me distracted. So, yeah, I'm going to be focusing on university for the next month or two. Focusing on uni. Once I finish uni, I'm going to go down to Redcliffe for like a week. Well, it depends. Depends on if the aunt is available for a week. But yeah, we got some Lucerne before, and the guy was saying that he could use some labour, and he was implying that I should work for him or something like that. And I'm a bit mixed on it. On the one hand, it's good to have the source of income, but on the other hand, it's not the field that I plan on getting into. Like, I want to keep making videos. That's the kind of thing. And I definitely can't start immediately. I'd have to wait at least until November. That's the plan. That's the plan. If I really need the money, I can work for him. Though I could do it on an ad hoc basis, like once or twice a week or something like that. Let's see. Characters. Spot 2. Side characters of the shows that we watched. Lamar. I don't know. Jesus Christ, I am really quite the uncultured swine, aren't I? I have never seen many of these. My Little Pony. Could pretend to be Randy Stair for an hour, I don't know. That's the thing, I'm not a brony, I don't know any of that sort of stuff. 16. Holy shit, that's a lot of characters, 1,200. Characters that don't show up. Could do the Stardew Valley ones. Though the thing is, I plan on doing a video about them. Plan on doing a video for Stardew Valley characters, so this will probably give it away a little bit. Or a lot. Anyway. Fuck it, we'll do it. We will do it. If you look at my YouTube banner, you'll already know who my favourite Stardew Valley character is. In fact, I'll probably put a favorite, aka soulmate. Okay, soulmate. Add a row below. Worse than German no. That's a bit harsh. That's a little bit harsh. A little bit. Okay, let's see. Worst. Gold Coast getting off to a fast start. Anyway, let's start with Abigail. She's like the goth chick, the daughter of where is he? Pierre, and also of Caroline. She's a bit rebellious, you know. She's in college, I think, studying from home. I don't know for certain. Either that or she's like just graduated high school or in her gap year or whatever. She's an adult. That's why she's a marriageable character. But yeah, and she's also into like swords and all the stuff that goths are into. She's an adventurer, so I have her at S tier. I like her. She's really good. What's this guy's name? I'm just trying to think. I don't think it's in alphabetical order. Well, actually, yeah, it probably is. I don't know. Alex, yeah, that's his name. He's the sportsy guy, you know. He has the story of I think he's the one that lives with his grandparents, and they and it's because like I think it was his mother died and his father was abusive, which is kind of sad. Well, very sad. I think he's an A tier. Unless that's not the guy I'm thinking of. I don't know. Yeah, I think it is. The bouncer. He serves his purpose. But he's still a nothing character, so I'm gonna have him D tier. Caroline. Is T really worth it? Like, she's nice and all. She's nice. But she's nothing really special, in my opinion. Check the scores again. And it looks like North Melbourne are going to get the wooden spoon for the third time in a row. Gee, and I thought my team was bad when they were bad. Let's put on some sad music. Rip North Melbourne. Anyway, we'll just put on some... There we go. Clint. Yeah, he's an obnoxious dickhead, in my opinion. So I have him at D. Demetrius is pretty bad as well, in my opinion. He treats Sebastian like absolute shit. This guy. I don't think it's a goblin or anything. I don't know. I think we'll have him at... I don't know. B, because it is cute. It is cute. Elliot. When I first saw this character, I kind of lolled. Kind of laughed because I thought he looks like quite a Chad for a guy named Elliot. And, you know, it's kind of like he's almost like the opposite of, well, actually, looks-wise, he's kind of like looks like a Giga Chad in a way. He looks like that Aaron, you know, the Undertale Aaron. And it's like, the reason I don't associate those kind of looks with the name Elliot is because of Elliot Rodger, you know, the incel mass murderer. Anyway, Elliot himself is kind of boring. So I won't see. Emily, she's into clothing stuff, and she works at the bar with Gus. And I think she's a pretty good character. She's nice. Very nice woman. Okay, Evelyn is just a saint. Evelyn is a saint. Let's be honest. George. He's just your grumpy old man. Fun fact. Well, not fun fact. Just fact. He's not in the wheelchair because he's old. He's in the wheelchair because of a workplace accident. So, yeah, he is like what a lot of grumpy old people would probably be like, you know. But I think he's a B tier character. Upper B tier, definitely. Oh, this guy's called Gil, I think. Unless that's Gil. Yeah, I think that guy's Gil. That's the old guy who Anyway, this guy's a dickhead. He's just, you know, full of himself. I hate people like that. Oh, North got a goal. Woo. Are they gonna get the wooden spoon this year? I don't know. Harley Reid must be watching that game keenly. The governor. The governor. He's a bit goofy in my opinion, a little bit. Kind of like the mayor in a way. I think he's a B tier character. Grandpa. Looks like Santa. Like Santa if he was a ghost. Thing is, Santa doesn't exist. And I'm sorry, kids, but it's true. Well, any kids watching, I doubt it. But yeah, Grandpa. I think he's... Oh, I'm sounding like a broken record, aren't I? I think he's this, I think he's that. But yeah, B tier character. Not the greatest. Not the greatest, but yeah. Gunther. Gunther's chill. Gunther is chill. A tier. Let's check the scores again. Might just focus on this game. Because, like, they're both dead rubber games, but this one's, like, determining who comes last. Anyway, Gus. Now, I would have him at a higher rank because he is very nice. In fact, he lets Linus... He gives Linus some of his food because he doesn't want to see anyone starve, which I think is really nice. However, there is one little annoying thing. It is an absolute pain in the neck, an absolute pain to wait for him to go to Ginger Island so you can get that final recipe off of him. For that reason, I have him at A and not S. Hayley. See, I'm not into the, the bimbo type. But I'm wondering, because she's actually not that bad compared to, like, your real life bimbo. So, I don't know. I'll have her in C, but she's worse than Elliot, that's for sure. Harvey is a doctor. Therefore, he's S tier. Also, that's it. To me, it's like I really respect doctors because of like the work that they're able to do. And I know there are some that have to charge ridiculous amounts and all that, or some that exploit that, but most of them are good-natured people, in my opinion. This guy, it just serves the same purpose as the bouncer, but he's kind of goofy and funny, so I'll have him at B. Jazz. She's okay. Mid-tier character. You see, the thing is, I don't get attached to strangers' kids, because that's like disgusting. And there's a word for that. Cyrax. No, it's not Cyrax. It's a predator. See, I'm not a predator. Anyway, let's move on. Jodie. I think Jodie's I think she's mid as well. She's similar to Caroline in a way. The middle-aged woman kind of thing. Very busy. Check scores again. 819. Lucky. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to ruin the stream. I'm just going to have it on my phone. Kent. Kent is just a soldier. Kent is a soldier. I have him at the same as Jodie, because they're both kind of boring. Let's see. This guy, Krobus. I think it's 8 here. Oh yeah, he also sells some really good shit, so I'm gonna have him at S tier. Sells some good shit. Leah. The forager, the hunter-gatherer, the huntress-gatheress. Yeah, I think she's 8 here. I like her. She's good. Mayor Lewis is funny. I like it. I think she's funny. Linus is S tier. He's awesome. I love him. This guy. I think he's mid. This is over mid tier. Marnie. I actually saw, if you ever watched Stardew Valley Animated, it's this like Money! Stop staring at the microwave and do your fucking job! Or something like that. It's just kind of meh, in my opinion. Maru, boring as well. Morris is my least favourite character. It's because I don't really like those corporate types. Like, I despise them. And I don't like this guy either. He's just an arrogant prick. And his perfection, the perfectionist ideals is just ridiculous. Okay. Pam. 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 The alcoholic beer drinker. I like her. She's alright. She's good to talk to. And then there was 10. Yeah, 10 characters. Penny. Penny. She's my favourite. She's my waifu. Obviously, I don't really believe in that stuff for real, but she's definitely my favourite Stardew Valley NPC. She's the first one that I... Oh, and the second one that I chose to marry in the game. And basically what I like the most about her is just like... I like that she's just the caring nature, and she teaches Jazz and Vincent at the library. It looks after them. She likes reading, but she's also got that. She also looks after her mum as well. In a way, we're both similar in that regard. We both like taking on the responsibility, I suppose. Pierre. I think Pierre, in my opinion, I don't hate him. Not anywhere near as much as Morris. Because Morris is a phony. At least, like, Pierre, I don't know, he is a bit of a phony too, but at least he's not as much of a phony as Morris. Robin. S. Definitely S. Come on, there we go. Sam is S as well, I think. Because he's really caring. Really caring. I like Sandy. She's A. Sebastian, I'll have A, mainly because he can be difficult to meet for the first time. Because he's always in his room. Kinda like you and I. How we're always in our own rooms, by ourselves. Anyway, that sounded creepier than I thought it would. Shane is an S tier. His backstory is like really, really good. Because he comes across as like a bit of a dickhead at first. He's like not open to meeting people. You know what it's like if you're constantly being pestered by strangers or whatever. I'm sure most of the really good looking chicks out there who get showered with texts from all these simps would know how it feels. Vincent. So I think a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people don't like him, but I don't mind him. All he does is he gets outside and like plays around and all that sort of stuff. So I'm at B. Willie's awesome. Also, I like Ginger Island. I'm a big fan of Ginger Island. And the Wizard. The Wizard's cocky. He is cocky as hell. You wouldn't understand that kind of, that kind of shit. That's the list. I'm gonna go get some more water. There we go. So, I'll put on some music again. Let's see. There we go. Oh, it's quarter time. Okay. Let's think a little bit more. Think a little bit more about it. Actually, I think Marnie's kind of a C tier in my opinion. Mare might be B tier as well. But he is funny. I do enjoy his character. Just, he's not like... I don't think he's worthy of A tier. But yeah, these two are non-negotiable. I definitely despise Morris and I love Penny. She's awesome. Glee! No, I didn't watch that. Helluva. Oh, we've already done it though. We've already done the total drama characters. That's the thing. I'll have a quick look. And then we will decide, or I will decide. Characters that were new. I don't know. What? Oh, I can do that, I suppose. Then again, I don't know the personalities. That's the thing. Genshin Impact. I've never even touched that. Never even touched that. Female cartoon hotties. I wonder if Ember's in it. So Ember's not in it, but Sam is. Well, hang on. Ember might be in it. She might. Yeah, there she is. Oh my god. Yeah, we all know she'd be in the S plus tier if a certain, you know, a certain former resident of Dallas, Pennsylvania was doing this list. No. No. Hang on. See, the thing is, I'm not really into, I'm not really into any of this sort of stuff. What the fuck there? Oh my god. Anyway, I actually want to see if anyone else has done this list. View community rank. I'm genuinely curious. Just want to know which tier people put Ember in. B tier, fair enough. B tier for that one. Where is... I found it cringe that she's on that list. She's fucking underage, for fuck's sake. Then again, most of them probably are, so... Perhaps it's a good idea that, I choose not to do this list because, it's kind of weird. F minus. Anyway. Top 5. Oh my god. Cute. Jesus Christ. Who? Hell no. I love that. That fucking pose. That fucking pose, man. That fucking pose. No thanks, I don't do polygamy. Red flags, but she can step at me. Perfection, literally wife material. The innocent and naive one. Okay, I have a genuine question for you. For whoever did this. Are you a pedophile? The innocent and naive one can steal your mans if she could, but ain't like that. Can steal your mans, will steal your mans. Isn't she like a lesbian? Oh, actually, that might have just been shipping. I don't know. Your man would cheat on you with her. Except I'm not a woman. Or gay. Bestie. Actually... Cause tonight will be the night. There she is. You see, I'm just looking for someone who actually likes Ember. In fact, I might put on got the perfect music for this. Well, if you want to cringe to death. Oh god. Gonna make me die of cringe. Oh. Gonna make me die of cringe. Summaries. Okay. Well, hot. There we go. That's the hottest one. That's the hottest I've seen people think of Ember. Now, obviously, I never watched Danny Phantom as a kid. I think I was a bit too young for that. Came out in 2003, 2004. I was like born in 2000. Okay, why would you have Sam at S tier? Seems a little bit weird. But then again, that's coming from me, so you never know. I am quite weird. You know, enough of this shit. Enough of that. That's just fucking weird. Anyway. Anyway, why the fuck wasn't Zoe on that list? I have to see if she's on that list. Female characters or characters who have female characteristics. Yeah, I don't think Zoe's on the list. Well, she could be, but I could have missed it. Okay, the more I look at this, the fucking weirder and weirder it gets. Is that Timmy Turner's mum? I think that is. Oh god. Now, another genuine question I have is, does anyone like Miraculous, the Miraculous Tales of like Ladybug and Cat Noir and all that? Because I could just never fucking get into it, in my opinion. Well, not in my opinion, it's my fact. I could never get into it. It's too fast paced. It's like they deal with, having a teenage crush in probably the worst way possible. And that's like the 5 seconds I've looked at it. Anyway, we'll do some total drama characters, I suppose. Fuck it. Because I'm bored. Main reason I'm live streaming at the moment. Cody. You see, the thing is, Cody, the most annoying part about him is that he thinks he's some sort of a ladies' man, that, he could use the skills to get the girl, It just doesn't work that way. As much as I hate to burst that bubble, it just doesn't work that way. And you can tell with her as well. Like, he was into her and he really wanted to get with her, but he couldn't. But apart from that, he's actually quite a chill character. So I'd consider him B tier. Just average. He's not super special. In fact, he's not overly funny either. But he works. Courtney. Now, in the first season, Courtney actually didn't get too far. And the reason being is because Harold rigged the votes, and somehow the show let that slip. But that kind of laid the foundations for the second season, where she like sues the show to get back on, and it's like it's just it's kind of funny. I found it a bit frustrating at first that they couldn't eliminate her right after the lawsuit or whatever, and it kind of felt a bit inconsistent that she couldn't go all the way to the end as a result. Because they never made that kind of disclaimer. They should have had it like she has to stay on for at least like 3 episodes or something like that, you know? As for her personality, she tends to be very uptight, really, really bossy, but also can be kind of whiny. She's a little bit like a spoilt brat, but she's actually smart. It kind of reminds me of some of the people I used to go to school with. Yeah, she would be the type to like study legal studies at school. So with all that into consider, hang on, are these even all the characters? Where's DJ? There he is. There's DJ. I'm such an idiot. Anyway, we'll do as many as we can. I think these are just the first 4 season characters. The old cast and the new cast. No Pakateu or whatever that new season was, and also the Redonkulous race. But yeah, as I was saying, Courtney. I thought since I've done this before, I might as well elaborate a bit more on what I like and don't like about the characters. So in action, she's the main villain after like Justin. But in World Tour, she's kind of just, I think it's more about the love triangle with like her, Gwen, and Duncan in like World Tour. She's definitely not very good in All Stars, but then again, what character is good in All Stars? So I think I'll have her at A. DJ, my sister's favourite character. He's I think the term they used, something along the lines of Ricky with a heart or something like that. You know, the big tough guy, but he's not tough at all. He's just strong. Big and strong, but a complete softie on the inside. And I can see why my sister loves him. Not like in a romantic way, of course, but I can see why she thinks of him as one of her favourite characters. The animal curse thing was a bit stupid. Hang on, I gotta put some music on! Gotta put some music on! That's actually pretty good. Oh. DJ. As I was saying, I love that. I love the interaction, the kind of dynamics he has with with Chef in Total Drama Action. It's funny as fuck. And the thing is, they're both the same voice actor as well. They're both played by the same guy. And it's like you see the actual tough guy trying to toughen up DJ. I think he... Can I stop saying I think he... I think she... Anyway. A tier. I think... For fuck's sake, you know what? Fuck it. Better than Courtney. Eva. She's just the one that's like super angry all the time. The one that would just be lifting dumbbells all day and has anger management issues. Very briefly appears in the show. Very briefly. So I think she's just fucking hell. I don't believe she's the worst character of all time. That's for sure. And I like her comical appearances in the next few seasons. So I love her at C tier. Ezekiel. Gee, I wonder where we're gonna put him. Gee. He's the one that always gets eliminated first. Now, the reason he was eliminated in the first season... this is actually something I didn't know until... Well, not something I didn't know. It's just something I didn't remember until recently. You know, until my last... I think it was 2021. Yeah, 2021, 22. Is when I rewatched the series. This is something I honestly didn't know. I didn't know why they... Didn't remember why they got rid of Ezekiel. Probably because I didn't watch... Like, because I only started watching it on TV and it didn't have the first episode. Like, it must have showed the first episode without my knowing. But yeah, the reason he's kicked out is because he's a sexist piece of shit. And he doesn't get much better. In fact, the feral Zeke is just insufferable. So he's D tier. D tier. No other place for him to be. Now Harold. I've heard he's pretty much like Napoleon Dynamite. Or something like that. Yeah. And it looks like it. I saw the reference, the gosh on the bus or whatever. Gosh! Wait, no. Gosh! I'm trying to do it, but I just can't. He's nerdy, very goofy. Well, not very goofy. He thinks he's smart, but he's a complete moron when it comes to social stuff. And he's just a geek, you know. He's like, I'm sure if he was around in real life, he'd definitely be a weeb. But I like him. I think he adds a lot to the series. It's a shame they kind of got rid of him early in World Tour. He was at his best in action. In fact, I feel like he should have been the finalist with Duncan. So yeah, A tier. Heather. Now a lot of people say she's like the best villain in the series. A lot of people say that, but I'm not really one of them. I watched back the original Total Drama Island, and a lot of the things that happened were due to dumb luck, not necessarily to her being like a genius. And yeah, she was just a bratty bitch. Which, like, it really, like, I really hated her in, like, when I was a kid. So I wasn't really into the opposite gender. But yeah, it definitely good for, like, she's a good character if you want someone to really really hate in the first series. So yeah, I don't think she's like as good in Island as she is in World Tour. She's definitely at her best in World Tour. That being said, yeah, I think fuck no. I haven't put anyone in S tier yet. Is Heather S tier worthy? Is she? No. Still A tier worthy though. She just misses out on the S tier. Izzy. Izzy. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Izzy. I don't know, I just kind of found the crazy thing to be kind of annoying. That's how it came off to me, and that's like Spud from Redonkulous Race. The fact that he had a really slow reaction time really pissed me off. Anyway. But I did see a video on her, on Izzy, and why she wasn't actually crazy, but she was just pretending to be crazy. And now I've got a lot more respect for her, so I'm going to put her in the A tier. Lashana. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. She's kind of just like... She's the main rival of Heather in... No, that's not... Yes, I should get another monitor, shouldn't I? Put music and all that on that side. Anyway. I will get another monitor one day. If I can afford it. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Lashana serves as like the main rival of Heather. She was a bit, you know, wasted in World Tour, or actually, I don't even think she was on World Tour. Definitely somewhat of a wasted character in a way. Looking back on it. So, yeah, she's at her best in Ireland. A little bit in action, not as good in action. I think, looking at it now, I think she's kind of lower 8 here. It's going to be up there. Yeah, I like Izzy more than Harold. Noah. You see, he's very briefly in Ireland. I think he's like the third guy to get kicked out. Mainly because he chose not to partake in dodgeball. He's supposedly the smart kid. But, yeah, the best part about Noah was his one-liners. And for that reason alone, I would have him in S. Though I just got to think a little bit more about it. And I do like the dynamic between him and Owen. And also, I love them both in the Redonkulous Race. So yeah, fuck it. Noah's S tier. Even if he was briefly in Ireland, it really doesn't matter. And he wasn't in action either. But he was in World Tour. And the Redonkulous Race. Should have had him in All-Stars. Trent. You were cool in Ireland, you know, being the person that was like crushing on Gwen and all. But you were chill about it. You weren't awkward like Cody. However, you were shithouse in action. Honestly, he was the worst character by a mile in Total Drama action. He was the worst. Anyway, I have him at D. Still not as bad as Ezekiel, though. And Maria. I actually kind of like the way... I like the way, I like the way she's like, okay, I'll be honest, I don't really care for her character that much, but the one thing I do like is the way one of Mike's personalities is into her. Vito, I think he is. And the way that kind of affects the dynamic between him and Zoe, that's interesting to me. That was one of the cool points in Revenge of the Island. So I have her at C tier. Better than Eva, though. Better than Eva. So I think Eva should be in D tier. You know, maybe she is, but she's definitely better than Trent. Trent is insufferable. Okay, Owen. He's the big lovable dude, the guy that loves to party, all that sort of stuff. The winner of the first season. Spoiler alert. Well, except they have like 2 different winners they can have. And it's like between Owen and Gwen. But yeah, Owen, he's cool. He's cool. I wouldn't have him in S though, mainly because there are times where he can be a bit annoying. And I didn't really like the relationship he had with Izzy. Kind of found it a bit weird. It's probably because Izzy forced it. Well, not really forced, but encouraged it, and like she wasn't actually into him. Either way, still A tier. Duncan, you know, the juvenile dude, the criminal, the guy that, you know, burns and breaks all the shit. Yeah, he's my favourite character. He is definitely. Which is weird because I'm a by the books kind of person, but the thing that I like about Duncan is even though he hates authority and all that sort of stuff, and he comes across as like a hard ass, he still has a lot of respect for his friends, and he still has a moral compass. And you see it when Heather betrays Lindsay. You can kind of see, like, Duncan's like, at least I don't treat my friends like shit, you know. That's why I like him a lot. You know, you'd think of him as a villain at first, but I. Alejandro. Like Haley from Stardew. But I like the way she gradually matures in this show. The way she accepts Sam for who he is. I think she actually liked Sam from almost the beginning. Anyway, B tier. Still a bit of a narcissist. Still kind of spoiled. Still a bit of a bitch. Dawn. Dawn is brief. Dawn is the start of the day. And the start of... But Dawn doesn't last very long. A tier. Okay, fuck it. Because she's that good of a character that she's S tier. Though I think she is a little bit of an unoriginal character. A little bit of an unoriginal one. Jeff, he's like the surfer dude, and Oh god, I'm remembering some of the most insufferable moments between him and Bridget. I think he's C tier. No, he's B tier. B tier. Now, a lot of people hate Blanley, and rightfully so. She is a complete cunt. But the thing is, she serves her role well. She serves it well. And that's why I'm gonna have her at the C tier. Definitely not as, like, definitely worse than Anne Maria, that's for sure. Okay, I'm starting to get fatigued. Okay, Jo, she's like the shim of the masculine woman, tomboy. I don't mind her, actually. I don't mind her, but she's nothing too special. So. Like, the multiple personalities thing seems kind of quirky at first, but it's just kind of... I don't know, it's not that good. And also, Mal is probably one of the worst villains ever. As I've said, even Hitler had a motive for what he did. Even people as nasty as, like, Hitler, you know? Even Randy Stair, they all had reasons for why they did what they did, but Mal doesn't have that. Like, he's just evil for the sake of it. And it just kind of ruins it. Sam. He's a lovable character, but... You know, just because he's lovable, I'm gonna have him at A. He's not very good in All-Stars. He's just like a punching bag. Okay, now Scott's kind of like the opposite of Blanley. He's like a character that I really like, really doesn't serve his purpose very well. Like, he is a really shit villain, but like I just can't help but root for him because of his like rough upbringing. And I'm gonna have him at A tier just because he's not a very good villain. If he like either was a good villain, a villain at all, and like was like turned out to be some sort of protagonist, then I'd definitely have him in S tier. But you know who I'm for certain not having in S tier? My great-great-great-great-great-great-granduncle built houses. You know, he invented roofs. Fuck, she was annoying. Even the other characters thing. And that says a lot. Like, she was just... And thank goodness they kicked her out on the first episode. Because fucking hell, she was the worst in the new cast. And we used to have an alpaca called Lightning, but he's dead now. Just